Hi. Hi. Hey, Balloon. A little bit of a late start today, but I was making some delicious soup. Oh man, it was like, I think it was the best batch I've ever made. It was so good. I must restrain myself from getting seconds though, because I do want to make it last for at least a couple days. At least 3 meals. Chicken soup. And the power is dead again. You know, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised why. It's gonna be, it's always dead every time I leave the crafting going for the longest time. It's chicken soup. So hang on. I left a message on the Discord about, why is she saying bye hi? I don't know. I left a message on the Discord of what it was. Let me see if I can copy paste here. Copy. Paste. That's what the soup consisted of. Oh, it was so good. Chicken thighs, potato, tomato, jalapeno, onion, chicken, tomato, bouillon. How do you pronounce that? Salt, garlic powder, chili powder, cumin, cilantro. Oh boy, it was so good. No following stuff supply. I guess the drones broke, right? Yeah. So what broke here? You have all your rotors broke, I think. Might have been the rotors, because I've been feeding this like broken rotors. And what do you mean beginner? You haven't, you're not aware of how good I cook. You say I'm a beginner cook, but like, oh man, wait till you try it. All right, let's just recover the base. It's a good thing I have a source of emergency benzene. But this won't be a thing for much longer, I hope, because I just want to build this assembler, and once I do, I'm gonna upgrade the. I need to upgrade our power storage and our generation. Oh, you're full. I used to be a cook for a restaurant. Okay, so he's a professional cook. I can't compare. I can't beat that. I was never any professional. Bro, you said you made the best spaghetti and then gave us a recipe of a spaghetti made with pasta sauce out of the jar. Oh yeah, but wait till you didn't try it. It's the best spaghetti. Just because you have like, just because it's what's the word? What happened to the fuel? Nitrobenzene. You're just not powered on or what? I don't know. I think the turbines broke one of them. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. So I think you are okay. But yeah, like you don't. Yes, it's delicious when it's like homemade, but like, doesn't, just because it's not homemade doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, so I think what happened was that I ran out of turbines. They all broke. Just put them all back. So I'm gonna keep feeding this with turbines. And the future, I do have a solution for this. That's absolutely what happened. Okay, all the rotors broke. So we didn't even run out of power. We just ran out of rotors or turbines. I know. I did say at the very beginning that I was gonna keep every single rotor that we build, but no, it's just too much. I wouldn't call it a permanent solution, but so we didn't even run out of fuel, right? No, we're okay. Okay, so we don't have power issues. It's just what do you call it? It's just the generation or the turbines themselves. They're okay on power. I'm gonna leave that running for now, and that should jumpstart the system. Okay. I don't know how far we went before power shut down. We gotta wait for it to charge. But I'm pretty confident that we are able to craft the robot or the UV, the assembler now. What was that fire? Everyone asks about the fire, but like, there's nothing wrong. It's just a fire. It's perpetual flame. It's been here since like a long time ago, before episode 100 for sure. Oh, you scared me. I see. What happens if I shoot him? Oh, I can shoot him. Okay, good thing it wasn't like a doppelganger. No, anyways, this happened a long time ago. I think I had a. Okay, so the Amogus. There's lore behind the Amogus, the rock breaker, because before I had the rock or the lava under it, or to the side, and that for some reason causes it to explode. So that this happened, and that's why we have like everything on fire. The lava's right here, and I put the rock breaker right here under this lava, or under this fire, and it blew up like 4 times or something like that. And so I was annoyed, so I brought the rock breaker out here by itself. This is like the 4th rock breaker I've had, and I just never fixed it. It's gonna be forever on fire. It's doing its job, you know. People ask about it. I'm gonna cancel everything here, and then restart all the machines that died. Oh, I should not have done that. Hang on. Take this out. Yes, bye. Okay, let's build the assembly constructor. So you need molten aquatria and molten neutronium. And I think the issue with, I think both of these. Oh no. No, I can use this. What you? Not happening. I think I need a fluid extractor. What if I use, do you think I can use this one? This one doesn't run out of the time. No, I'm not going to touch that one. I do need an LUV fluid extractor, and I'm thinking of making it a single block. I did the same thing. I remember that. I remember doing that. It's been a while. So I don't have a LPF for fluids. And I'm not going to make one because I'm annoyed. Well, it's because I'm still holding out for the 1. Or the 2.7 update. That's why I haven't really made any of them. And I'm still not going to make it. Let's make an LUV fluid extractor. Yeah, that one. I feel like the assembler broke. You see here? I asked in Discord and said December 8th is a planned release date. Oh, okay. Oh, it's pretty close then. Oh, no, you're working. Okay, and then fluid extractor. But a lot, like I haven't really built a lot of those multi-blocks for like some of these machines. Of course, mostly because I can't be bothered, but also because the large processing factory is getting deprecated, and I can use like a designated extractor tools and whatnot. Elite fluid extractor, thank you. And I'm gonna put this right here. Cable diode. Then let me rotate there. Okay, let's get a dual interface. Well, I don't really need one. I can just borrow this one. I have a fluid extractor somewhere. Here, and you're both EV. Now you don't have enough space, so I'm gonna take you. And put you right there. Then you need to be fluid auto output. And then I need a pattern capacity card. make a bunch of you, and then prepare some patterns for this. So I need molten neutronium, which is like that. And then molten aquatria, which is, can you use a dust? No. Ingot. Yes. And then I need the pattern capacity cards, which are being crafted slowly but surely. What I do want to do next is I did make these stellar alloy huge turbines, right? Are these the huge ones? Or did I not finish crafting them? I don't remember if I did or not. I never did. It's gonna have to wait. That's an overnight craft. All right, I just gotta craft these guys, which takes a little bit. But I think all I need for the robot arms is craft 2 of them. And start you without any or missing missing items so that it can work while I'm waiting for others to finish. And the same goes for you. Did the ass line stop? Feel like you no you didn't, you're okay. Then UV circuits. Do I have enough? That's not how you spell UV. 12. Yes. I need flux electrum. I don't know how to make that, so let's make it. Polyphenylene and silicone rubber. That's circuit 24. You're out of space. I'm gonna take out the aluminum ones because I don't think I use that for too much. All of the dense cable, I don't think I use them. I can make that, I can make that. I don't know how to make flux electrum. No. Why do I feel like I'm like in between congested and not congested? I don't know, but I feel like I am. So bear with me. I don't know if anyone can hear it. I hear it. Wire mill. Right there. And then flux electrum. That one. Whatever happened to your eating a green apple a day thing? I just haven't eaten a green apple. I don't know how else to answer that. No, I just haven't really bought a green apple. I generally don't go for fruit, like as a snack. Blast furnace, circuit 11. Oh, flux electrum dust is circuit 4. I also wanted to take a look at these crafting buffers, or what are they called? Crafting inputs. Yeah. Think with I don't know what that does, but processes pattern. Think I would like to. That's a little expensive. And we're not quite there yet because you need wetware, and I'm not at wetware yet. I can probably get here actually. Right? Can probably get here. Yeah. This is just a clean petri dish. Yeah. And growth catalyst medium. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, no, it's not. Well, nah, I don't want to do biolab anything right now. So let's just get them. I don't know if I have a spot for it. I got you, Phoenix. Thank you. You want the better option, right? Please. Doesn't want to let go of the hat. I'm gonna add, like, I think one of each color. Oops. It's starting to get caught on the hands. I don't know if you heard that. It actually got stuck on it. That's a little concerning. It's quite large. He's finally starting to look like his emo counterpart. What does that mean? Oh, the rubber band ball. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, you're right. I think I can put it here. Because you have circuit 4 and I don't, well, you're probably going to conflict with a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, he got baited. You got baited. So that quest or that point redeem is only allowable once per stream. So now you're stuck here for 8 more streams. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it somewhere. Oh no. No, it's not mentioned. Storing. Are you crafting computers or what? You are. I don't even know for what. So the reason why that reward came out was because out of nowhere I had decided to increase every redeem by 1 point, and people got mad at that. But I gave them an opportunity to like get the points back, but it wasn't going to be that nice. I think I want to. What am I not really using? I use everything here though. Straight up just use everything here. Vanadium, gallium, silver, bronze. Hilariously. We redid. No, I use everything. Fine. Let's get a circuit. And this one needs a circuit 4. And I'm going to put you here. And then give the recipe to this guy. That. All of that and you only make 4? I don't believe you. That ore washer plant is such a huge difference. I get that. Okay, it looks like it's just waiting for the quadria stuff. So I'm going to cancel the recipes and then, or the fluid stuff. Let's get my pattern capacity card and feed it to this one. There we go. So if I ask for basically you, soldering alloy dust and red steel dust. That's so funny. Red steel dust is mixer 1, and soldering alloy dust is also mixer 1. And honestly, I'm just going to give this to you with fluids 1, but you're also circuit 1, so it works. All right, and then give me a fluxed electrum. I just need 2 of you. Bismuth bronze. What even are you? Oh, my phone shut down. I forgot to update it. That's black water, sure. Just some Coke Zero, you know the drill. Mixer with fluids 1 works. I need 2 of you. Thanks. You are crafting, right? Yes, you are. And the fluid solidifier might be stuck, I think. You're absolutely stuck. You need a what? What level of fluid solidifying? LUV. I'm gonna wait until it's crafting all of it and then just use the multi-block one. So it's not done yet. I just wanted to finish. The other thing I can do is make a solidifier. A solidifier hatch. What's the difference? It just has more fluid storage. This is so cheap now. I'm not gonna do it though. Okay, so now that's trying to craft the neutronium round. I'm gonna get you. And then throw that all in the LUV solidifier, which is right over here. Use that one for now. You're that slow. This is gonna be temporary. I promise. I just need the UV assembler. And I just need a single laser vacuum pipe, and once I do that, I am going to upgrade the Tesla tower. I'm not really gonna change how much power is output to everywhere, but the full that means we do get the fully upgraded Tesla tower, and it's gonna carry us quite far, I think. I don't know how far, right? Probably not that far because power usage spikes pretty quickly. And yeah, you're gonna stay stuck forever because oh, you're not that bad. Only 15 seconds for every 4. A minute per 16 ingots. Yeah, that won't hurt. And then you're also crafting the other rounds. Thank you. And put that over here. How much do you make at a time? 42. But I don't know how many crafts. I don't. You guys are missing out on the soup I made earlier though. Oh man, it was so good. I gotta stop talking about it because I'm gonna want more. Oh, this came from here, right? You literally had chicken noodle soup today. You mentioned that earlier and I didn't respond to that. I'm sorry. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not. That's okay. Like I don't judge eating from a can because I do that also. There, which speaking of in a can, I think a dish that I would love to make is ravioli. I've never really made ravioli. I've only, I guess I've only ever eaten it from a can. The chef of Boyardee. Hey, Zyrith. You got us in a weird discussion. I appreciate the raid. Hello, everyone. But you got us in a discussion about canned food. Because I had talked about how I made really good, delicious chicken soup. Chicken soup with a bunch of other stuff in it. You know what? I think I have it pasted. Yeah, that's the ingredient list. But I also don't judge anyone who eats from a can. And then we got on that tangent of other canned foods, and I've realized I don't think I've ever eaten ravioli that's not from a can. The Chef Boyardee stuff. And I do want a pasta this weekend. I'm gonna shop, I think, tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Sunday, I'm gonna go to the grocery store, and I'm considering a pasta. I don't know if it's probably gonna be either tortellini again because it's like my favorite dish I can make, or chicken Alfredo. I don't know yet. Or maybe I'll go bold and try ravioli. My childhood was the Chef Boyardee cans of spaghetti and meatballs or SpaghettiOs. I don't think I've eaten SpaghettiOs. Mine was ravioli. That was my go-to. Hurry up. How many ingots are you cooking up? Taking forever. You're so slow. How much Nequadria do I have? Anyways, how'd your stream go, Cyrus? I appreciate the raid. Hello, everyone. If I sound a little, I think I sound a little congested. I've just realized it. I haven't really talked today, but like now I feel like I'm congested. So if I sound like that, bear with me. Yeah, I definitely am. I don't know what happened. I was doing good. Craft dinner is where it's at if anyone's Canadian here. I don't know what that means. You're officially LUV. Heck yeah. Once you get past the IV wall, like the infrastructure check, things get very, very good. You're stuck on something. Oh, you know what? I think you're stuck on the. Oh yeah, look at that. I need a better forge hammer. Not a wire mill. I mean, can I just do this by hand? Or did they take off that option? The long neutronium rod. Yeah, they took off the option. You can't just smash it together anymore. All right, fine. What was it again? A neutronium. This guy, you need a. Can either use another fluid solidifier or this one, and this is actually faster. I think. I don't know. I don't know what craft dinner is. Anytime I read the word craft, I associate it with the mac and cheese. If that's what you're talking about. So LUV forge hammer. Mac and cheese. Okay, that's some good stuff. Mac and cheese kind of slaps sometimes. Lead forge hammer. Am I gonna really make a LUV one? Yep. And then you need a LUV piston, which I took out of commission because I was crafting other things. I need to put this guy back also. Yes, I'm still manually replacing data hatch stuff. Get that guy out of there. And the stocking one right there. Okay, and then I can take out the ass line, and I can take out that one and that one. Maybe I should look into a data bank because I'm having to do this very often. Okay, let's make an LUV piston. This one. And then you have everything except the piston, and I need the anvil, which is that. Actually gonna craft it like very wasteful. I remember someone telling me on stream a couple months ago, I think actually, it's been a while. And now that I'm bringing it up, you're getting me tempted to try it. Are you aware of the what's it called? They have a flaming hot Cheetos flavored mac and cheese out there. And apparently it's delicious. It sounds disgusting, but yeah, it sounds nasty. But apparently it's like the best food in existence. And I don't know if that's true or not because I've never tried it. But I have been tempted. Well, not really tempted, but like now I'm thinking about it as we speak. This is gonna get stuck because of all the neutronium just stuck in there. Yeah, it's not gonna go in there because it's stuck. So I'm gonna take that out. Oh, okay, and then it's just gonna put more stuff in there. There you go. Hurry up. You're crafting more neutronium. Definitely stuck on something. Yeah, get out of there. Thanks. I need you to craft the HSSS long rods. No, get out. Not your time yet. You're stuck again, isn't it? Yeah, get out. See, this is why you should increase all your recipes by like big stacks, because otherwise it just puts one at a time. How many are you gonna make? Scheduled 7. Okay, make 6 at a time. Yeah, it's just trying to put more in there. So it's gonna put one more batch of something in here, right? Yeah, and then I think another one after that. So 2 stacks of neutronium rods went in here. I guess while that's going and I'm just waiting around, let's another task I wanted to try was getting these huge turbines. 12 of these. Because I wanted to upgrade the... So I did the math last time, and looks like a dog. But I did the what? The math last time, not the mass last time. I did the math last time, and if I use the huge stellar alloy turbines, then I'm just fine with a single one of these gas turbines instead of all 3 of them. And it actually generates more power than I can support right now, or that I can produce right now with just 3 of them. So, but I need these guys, the huge ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and request those, and then get to going, and then I can like replace those turbines. Get out of there. Yeah, I'm definitely congested. I feel it. Oh well. You know what? I'm just gonna cancel your craft because you're just putting a bunch of neutronium rods in there and getting in the way. Yeah. I go back in there, and then I'll need to fix the forge hammer first. I don't need to move any like special recipes, right? No, I just need to move the machine there. And I can also take out this one. Bye. Bye. I'm not really replacing any machine. Oh, I'm replacing machines. I'm not getting rid of them, though. And now that Boolean mentioned that the next version is going to come out pretty soon, that means it gives me more of an excuse to not build another large processing factory. Okay. Forge hammer. Thank you. And magenta. Turn on the jetpack. Thank you. Put that here. Let's get my wrench and screwdriver. And forge hammer is right here. And we'll put that there. There. Okay. So you should be connected, and I can take you out. Okay. Work, right? Okay. Now can I craft this? Oh, craft a flux electrum. I did. Okay, thank you. That's gonna take a while though, right? Working, but it's pretty slow. I know there's a forge hammer multi-block, but there was some reason why I just didn't want to build it. I might need it though now that I know that that's really slow. Industrial sledgehammer, right? I just wasted like 40 HP. What happened? In 4 hours. I'm a firm believer that there's no such thing as wasted time. Because on the worst case is that you now know what not to do. Worst casing. Honestly, this might be a good idea just to build this, right? Energy crystal bolt. I can do all of this. Parallel is tier X times anvil tier times 8. So this is just double the speed. So I probably want that. I had to put the crushed rare metal in the macerator, but I put it in the ore washer instead. So now I won't get the 10% from the Oh, okay. I mean, there's still a chance to get it from the rare earth stuff, right? But you need the dehydrator. Okay, you're crafting the piston. Can I watch? Look at that. It's crafting it. I do want to fix up how the ass line is because I don't like this. It doesn't look very nice. You have that as well, but the more yttrium, the better. Yeah, for sure. I have a source of yttrium from somewhere. I don't remember how I have 20,000, but I have 20,000. But I think it's I'm using rare earth, not even rare earth. Yeah, rare earth 1. I think I just have it making this. Yeah, if I ask for rare earth, I got a recipe for this, so I can just do that. And it'll craft it, and then the storage system just automatically moves that all over the place. Yeah, but right now I don't need any yttrium. I'm not really concerned about it. You're crafting more rods, and then you're crafting all the other stuff, so it takes a little bit. Probably processing redstone. Yeah. Do I have redstone processing? I absolutely do. I don't have any ore left. You want to know the funny thing is that we had like 200,000 ore, which if you do the math, you would have so much redstone out of that. But like I have it voiding everything. So, so I lost so much. Maybe I should upgrade the drawers. But nah, it's fine. If I need more, then I could just throw a miner on it. Alright, yeah. How are you doing? You're almost done. Is neutronium a good tool? We were also passively centrifuging it at one point. Yes. And I remember that because we had mercury somewhere. Now I don't know where it is. Like we have mercury here, but I think it's just a backlog of Comanchite or something. Yeah, it's a byproduct of something of cinnabar. Yeah, of cinnabar, I think. Something. But I don't know where the super tank went. It disappeared. We had a super tank of mercury and I don't remember that. Yeah, we were, but then we did the math and like so if you look at ruby dust or redstone dust and then you look at the centrifuge right here. It takes 170 seconds. And I did the math and it would have taken like over a month to get enough ruby for the amount of stainless steel that we needed at the time. That was not the way to go. How much ruby do I even have right now? I don't think I have a source of ruby. I get it all from ore mining, and we're just lucky to have that much. Robot arms are crafting. Is there a quest in the UV line? Or quest line too? There is. I should have probably picked up the motors. I'll make sure to pick up the robot arm and the conveyor though. Oh, look at that. That's the quest I want. I'm gonna make it without completing the quest. I don't really care. Hurry up. You know what I'll do? I'll cancel your craft and then ask for a motor. Oh, look, I have a motor. Thank you. Just to claim completion. Yeah. And then robot arm should be done. One of them. Yeah. Thanks. That's 2. The name of those component quests are funny. You're funny going from hating them to loving it. Really? Admit it, you love this part. It's true. I never noticed that. Is there a does it change in CPM? You can't get enough of this. Yeah. And what about LUV? And now you're really gonna hate this. Okay, so somewhere down the road, I guess it understands the sentiment of the community, right? Where at some point we snap and then we just love it now. We love the torture. I think we're dead. We're past that point. Let's make 2 motors or 2 conveyors. I should have requested a piston. Maybe I will just to get it going. Did we get any reward? It doesn't even give you rewards. Are you okay? Playing this much might not be healthy, you know. It's fine. I'm taking my time. Mm-hmm. In an implosion compressor. Cosmic neutronium nuggets. Oh, we get cosmic neutronium nugget in an electric implosion compressor. Yeah. This is in an implosion compressor as well. So pile of cosmic neutrons is gathered from black plutonium. So we can pretty much already not quite get it yet. Where do you even get black plutonium? I think you get it from like small ore in a tier 6 planet. That's cool. What can I use this for? Besides some tools. The heck is this? Hurry up. You're stuck or what? No, you're just taking forever. It's 30 seconds. I gotta upgrade a bunch of stuff. But should I ask for another piston just to claim the quest? No, but I should get the conveyor so I don't forget. Yeah. Go back. And then what about a pump? I don't know if I can make that. No, I never made a pattern for it. And I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Okay, everything's done. And then I can craft the UV assembler. Check it out. Yeah, I thought it wasn't letting me place it, but underwhelming, no sparkling light, no nothing. And I'm gonna need another spray can. Or maybe I just don't color it, because nah, let's just keep with the same pattern that I'm doing. Nah, I'm lazy. How do I power this thing? I need some transformers. I need a step up transformer from not a 4 amp one. It's not enough power. A 16 amp one. Yes. And then another transformer to step it up to CPM. Why did you need to craft that if you have the precise assembler? So the precise assembler is annoying in which the energy hatch that you give it limits the power. Like the power it can craft. So I cannot give it 2 ZPM energy hatches to craft up to UV. It won't let me. I already tried. So like right now it has 1 ZPM, but it won't work with 2. The other option, so there's 2 options to go around this, is either make the UV assembler or make the multi-block version. The other one, there's another one, the large scale auto assembler. This one does let you put 2 energy hatches to scale up. But building this was atrocious, and I didn't want to deal with it because this alone, Peconium, I don't want to do this. So when I saw it, I just ignored it. You're gonna need this either way, so I figured I'm just gonna craft this one, and it also forces me to get into the UV tier. Because the other one I could have avoided UV, but this one forced me into it, and I'm gonna need this anyway, so it works out. Make the space assembler. I don't know what this does. I'm assuming you need it, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it somewhere. You're stuck on something. Why? Oh, you're stuck on the stellar alloy. Hang on, I gotta get rid of you. I gotta stop you for now. You're stopping all of my other things. I do need you at some point, right? But not when you're getting everything stuck. But we have this. I need the transformer. Let's set a pattern for the other transformer. The ZPM one. That one. Not high amp, just the regular one. You. No. The shaped crafting recipe. This needs a molecular assembler. I'm gonna take out the macerator for now. I don't even know why I need that. I think it was for the upgrade chip. So let's get one of you. You need to make alloy cable. Oh, it's right here. Give that to Gas Machine 24. Take out that one because I don't think I'm using it much. And I really don't want to set up another interface. You don't want to make alloy. Or the wire, at least. Wire mill. Number 1. There we go. I would like one transformer, please. Thank you. Then I have the high amp ready. And give me a coil. This one. And then I can place this one right here. Right? Yeah. Then you need to get plugged in right here. It's just going to be this one machine. Where's my soft mallet? Step up. Yeah, and then not quite. I need the other transformer first. Oops. That's ready. Transformer. Thanks. So you're going to step up 2 UV power. Yeah, from 4 amps of ZPM, and then you need to step up. Assuming it works. From 16 amps of LUV. So you step up, and then you step up again, and now you have 1 amp of UV. Assuming I plugged it in correctly and no explosions. Yes. I think that it consume a lot of power though, just to run. So I gotta really make sure nothing else in this base will run because this thing's gonna consume like 500,000. And now I want a single one of you. And I'm gonna craft optical fiber cable. This one is not happening. This one is though, in a blank assembler. I'm not gonna use the solar panels anymore. Well, maybe I will. This one I know I won't. I only ever need 1 drone center, I think. Okay. So I need a single vacuum. No, what are you? Optical fiber cable. Glass fiber and silver foil. This whole time you haven't been making silver foil. That's kind of funny. Wait. No, you need the foil. Sorry. And you need pattern space. Don't stop. Right there. And then that's done. And then glass fiber. I thought I could make glass fiber. No, I can make borosilicate glass, I think. Wire mill 3. Fine. Okay. I would like 1 optical fiber cable. Please and thank you. that a quest? Probably. Don't stare at the beam. I'm not going to. And then 1 reinforced glass. Thank you. And osmiridium. Oil, which I'm going to craft it because I'm going to have to make these laser vacuum pipes by the boatloads at some point. So I should set up recipes for everything. Two. And throw that in the UV assembler and hope and pray that it actually works. Circuit? Hello? I know you have enough power. Needs clean room. Why? That's okay. We have a way. We have a workaround. Trying to think here. Because the only. I'm trying to think here. No. For now, I'm gonna have to do this. Let's grab a CPM, some CPM energy hatches. I need 1, and then I need another one. I need another one. I'm gonna have to borrow it from somewhere else, and then I need a CPM wire, which I have superconductor CPM wire. That works. Thank you. And you, I'm gonna have to tear you down for just a little bit. Yeah. Yes. Okay. We have a workaround. Don't worry. I'm gonna have to steal this guy, this circuit assembler here, and give you power. Ultimate assembly constructor, yes, but I need you to have 2 ZPM energy hatches in order to get enough power. You have LUV. Where are my ZPM energy hatches? I think I can borrow one from. I'm not really using many ZPM hatches, right? I'm just gonna borrow this guy. Thank you. That. Then give you the transformer to step up. This isn't changing. I do need this one face that way. No, I don't even need this one anymore because I'm using ZPM power. Step up, face that way. Output ZPM. Give it a coil. Input LUV. Like that. ZPM, output ZPM, ZPM, ZPM. And use a superconductor ZPM to take in 16 or 4 amps of ZPM. Yes, so don't make sure nothing explodes. Like that. Then I can give this that one. And that, and that. I just need a single one for now. And it works. Okay, thank you. Sweet. And then put this back. I'm gonna tear everything down because I would like it set up back to what it was before. You need an LUV energy hatch and a casing, and you can have a coil and have the 2 circuit assemblers back. Yeah. And then I need you to have the single energy hatch back and face up. There you go. And then I had one with me. This wrench is going to break. Maybe I should replace the wrench now. Might as well. Bye. I'll store that there. Is there another wrench I can have? Here, I'll take Damascus steel. And then we have vacuum tube. Or vacuum pipe. Sweet. That's not very useful. So now that I have this, and I did prove that it works. But the idea here, oh, nice, congrats! Like I already have the fully upgraded Tesla tower ready to go. I saw something fire right there, and I'm going crazy. But I already have this. I already have it ready to go. I just needed this one to connect the two laser hatches, and it will only work with the laser vacuum pipe. And confirmed that also it just works with a single one. But the idea here is to connect it from the battery bank here into the Tesla tower with ZPM power capabilities, and then add a whole bunch of capacitors for the maximum. And if we do the math here, it'll be 17 capacitor hatches times 16. That's how much amps I can use. 272. But I do have a break coming up, so get some water, stretch, and do that and whatnot. Be right back, and we'll set up the Tesla tower. Be right back. Hello. Back. Hmm. I got water. And I hope you did too. Free gold coin. Yes, thanks, Boolean. Okay. So I was thinking about it, and no, we're not quite ready to upgrade it. Because remember, once I upgrade the tower to ZPM, then all the coils will be considered ZPM. So I can't quite upgrade everything until I replace all of the everything with transformers and whatnot. So I'm gonna do that. So let's get prepared to make a bunch of transformers. U from ZPM to LUV. I will make 100. I don't care. It's probably enough. I don't know. I just don't want to do the math. So the funny thing is that I'm pretty sure the entire plat line has been shut down for like a couple weeks. Like ever since I upgraded it, I have not really like touched it. So it's been shut down for quite a while, and that's not a good thing. And I think it happened because I ran out of power like multiple times already, and I just didn't feel like turning it back on. And it helps, when you're trying to get the power back on. When my phone turned back on. When you don't have an entire system of machines just eating up all the jumpstart power. So I'm gonna make 100 of these transformers. I don't think I need that many, but it's not gonna hurt to have that many, right? It's only Naquadal, which we have a ton of Naquadal, I think. How much do we have? A lot. Well, 17,000 divided by 3 is what? It's round up to 18,000, sure. It's about 6,000 Naquadal left. I think we're okay. Salt. Yeah, that's right. Crafting salt. I'll leave that going for a little bit. How long does it take to cook Naquadal? Oh, and the other thing is fluxed electrum. I was hearing that this was a free coil to make. This is the next tier of coil. How expensive is it? Is it flux? How do I spell it? I don't know. Coil. That thing is called electrum flux. Yeah. UV assembler. I'm not gonna set that up. That's gonna take forever. Jeez, a minute per? No. I might have to soon though, because I think if I want a UV energy hatch. Because if I want to go the correct route and upgrading the precise assembler, I need a UV energy hatch. And this man is going to take... We can do everything here. Right? I don't know about the pico power. I think, yeah, we can craft that. But it's the superconductor wire. Why are you all the way down there? I don't know. This needs a UV assembler. So we're gonna need the assembler either way. I won't set it up yet though. Not yet. Okay, so now you're crafting all of the wafers. Did I steal a energy hatch from one of you? I don't think so. Oh, you're slow. Why are you so slow? I don't know, but I'll keep it going. I have plenty of transformers, so what the first thing I'm gonna do is start ripping out. No, I need a crowbar. Start ripping out all the transformers or all the coils that are just hanging out. And like I mentioned, the entire plat liner, I think all of it actually, yeah, it's just shut down. You're not working though, because I'm pretty sure everything is shut down. And I think it's you. Yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna... All I have to do is make sure that there's a LUV transformer on top of every single machine. And I'm not gonna power the plat line unless I need to. Mostly because it'll save time. How about you? Are you still... You are. So you're gonna lose power and it's not gonna be very fun, but honestly, who cares? They do need that. I'm gonna turn off all these machines because these are the ones that will void stuff if you don't have it the correct MEV level. And we don't like that. These machines are being used, so I'm not gonna touch those. Let's just check on this. Yeah, I'll just rip out the rest of it. I think we're okay. Watch me void a whole bunch of stuff. Bye. And also you. And I'll make a pass whenever I'm finalizing the upgrade. Like I'll fly through everything and really make sure that I'm not gonna blow anything up. That's very likely. The most annoying ones to take down are basically everything in this room because there's just so much stuff in this room. I don't think I have anything out here, right? No. No, I don't think so. No, it's fine. These are going to be a little tricky though because I have to put step down 16 amps LEV. I need a thicker one. 16 amps of IV. So I need something to support 16 amps of IV. That means a thicker transformer. 16 amps of IV would be this one. I need another one of you. It reaches, so I think the range of this is really small. I hear that it's like 16 blocks, but fortunately for us, it's bugged in our favor. If I look in here, you can set the range to somewhere. Yeah, right here. Here. Transfer rate, no, it's the display. Where is it? I'm looking for it. Right there, transfer radius setting. I just put mine to 1024, but I think by default it's like 16 blocks, which like is nothing. But this is bugged, in which you can just put whatever number you want. So I guess for now it's just whatever you want. Because how it's supposed to work is you're supposed to feed it with, plasma, up to radon plasma to increase the range, but I don't really know how far the range is. Maybe it is 1024. I got no idea of knowing. Got no way of knowing. Maybe I think the actual source code tells you how far it is, but some bug doesn't really make it work. Look at that. I got a lot of transformers. And I think we're ready. I'm going to commit to it. So I'm going to stop the tower. Double check first. How much power do you have? I don't want to stop it while the turbines are running. Oh yeah, you're maxed. Okay. I'll stop you. And then start ripping out like everything. And all the machines are gonna keep voiding stuff. So maybe I should yeah, you're gonna be voiding a lot of stuff. I'm gonna take out. What are you doing? He's really trying. Please stop. Thank you. Take out the machine controllers because they're gonna keep voiding my stuff. This can stay on. Off. 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 I think I'm gonna change how I do things and only have the power generation machines with the machine controllers. The ones that enable it to turn back on after 5 seconds because I need these to run all the time. All the other machines like out there in the power tower, I don't really care for. Actually, if anything, it's beneficial because then it won't be voiding all of our stuff if we request a craft and just voids everything. Bye. So I'm going to do one room at a time, like consistently. So we're going to fly around, remove the coils. And the cool thing about this is that you just have to add on a transformer to it. That's it. And I'll show you what I mean. So for example, in this room, I just need to add a transformer on top. These are Tesla coil covers. They're not too cheap, or they're not very expensive actually. If you can craft HV circuits reliably, then they're not that bad. And it's just 2 for 1, not too bad. But I have so many backlog. Crafted so much. But these coils are what connect the Tesla tower to a machine. So if I want to put the coil here, I would put it there and it'll powers from the tower to the cover. And depending on what Tesla windings you have, that's what power it gives out. There's no frequency setting, so you can't. So I think anyone can just put the coil covers and it'll work or whatever it is. I do not know what happens when there's more than one tower. That is undefined behavior I'm not aware of. But why would you have more than one tower, right? Maybe if they're the same voltage, right? But more than one tower, I wouldn't trust it. And I'm not going to go past one tower. I'm just going to fully upgrade it, the one we have here, and then figure out another way of powering the base later. So all you have to do, because everything is considered LUV power, you just add a transformer on top of it. And once I upgrade it, it's going to be ZPM. So that works. And then you just keep adding like that. You got to make sure that it's pointing up, though. Actually, I don't think it matters. So this one has one. There you go. And you just keep going around. And based on how I set up the system, all I need to do is just add a transformer above everything. That's how I set it up. And that's why on like some machines you see like a funny looking tower of I think for example the Power of Tower has one. No, it doesn't. I got rid of all the towers, but there was one where I transformed down to LUV power, and it was like it would have been what a tower of 6 transformers. It looked pretty funny. So, and this looks pretty funny. Let's add to transformers right there. What are you trying to do? Don't craft. You're not crafting. It's because you're sucking air, right? And machine casings, as far as I'm aware, they don't accept power. No, if I can put that there and not be scared that I have that there. Excuse me. And the reason why I'm putting these transformers is because once I upgrade the tower to ZPM, it'll consider all the coils as ZPM power. So if I put it like on an LUV energy hatch, it explodes, and I've already proven that. I made a whole video about it. It's pretty funny. Okay, I believe I got everything in this room. Come back to it later. So got to remember that there's also these machines here. Thank you. That. Yeah. Then you. Like that. You know, I'm just going to break this because I don't really use this anymore for anything. Yeah, I'll break it. Mass fabricator. I need you to go away. And never mind, because base got shut down. Because I don't have any... It's powered by the Tesla tower also. So these are a unique exception. I can't just put a regular one because you do need 16 amps of LUV. So I have to put in the thicker transformers. These guys are high amp one. That way it accepts 4 amps of ZPM down to 16 amps of LUV down to 64 amps of IV. Just like that. Same thing with this one. You need the high amp transformers right there. But the rest should be regular. Yeah, I got the screaming fish. There's also one over here. I know you're complaining. I'm okay if you complain. I don't think you do anything. Input ZPM. And then out here is can't be bothered, so I'm not going to, but all of these machines do need to be powered on. So let's go around removing everything first. And maybe I should have been ready ahead of time. You know, before I forget, this is important because the ME controller also relies on the Tesla capabilities. Right there. We have chunk protection, so I don't think it's going to explode, right? Or it will explode, but it won't damage anything. But I'd rather not deal with that either way. Hopefully the crowbar survives. It'd be very unfortunate if it didn't. And this is a major reason why I have all power on top of machines. Because I can see them. Bet you also, yeah, you're back here. Because if I had them like on the bottom, it'd be a little more tricky. And the circuit assemblers. And all of these machines over here. The Vulcanist got torn down. I just haven't set it up again. Yes, so that should be everything in this room, the lower part. But then the upper part has got a lot of transformers. And that's the downside with like upgrading the Tesla Tower, is that you have to do this. Otherwise your entire base explodes. You don't want that. The amount of covers I have a lot of covers just hanging out. But this is a little relaxing too. And it's also why I try to share power between multiple machines so that I don't have to deal with this later. But because the last upgrade for these, the superconductor primary Tesla windings, the final upgrade is ZPM. So yeah, this is the last upgrade. So that's why I say it's a fully upgraded Tesla tower, because it is. It's going to use the maximum amount of capacitor hatches and enough amperage to deal with that much. It's like it's min max. It's the best Tesla tower you can make. Unless there's like an upgrade to the capacitor hatches, which I don't think there is. No, I don't think so. Mm-mm. It is a free fireworks show though. But if you want to see the free fireworks show, or what happens, you can always check out that video that I made. Just advertising myself, right? Let's just double check here. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just leave everything unplugged. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Because sometimes you got some pesky energy hatches for me. You probably did, yeah. But sometimes you got some pesky machines like this one. It doesn't allow an energy hatch on top, so I had to get a little creative. I gotta watch out for those machines. And I think really up here, 22 of them. It's the thermocentrifuge and the multi-smelter up here. Oh, I bet you I lost. Yeah, I bet you I lost my plutonium again for like the nth time. I keep losing my plutonium. Down here, chemical plant is a pesky one because it's got it on the back. Everything else is unplugged, right? It's really easy to see when this is plugged in also, because it's a light show. I think you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. I'm still gonna fly underground though to make sure. And I can't forget the single blocks. These are also, gotta watch out. Gotta change how this is because you won't be able to accept a transformer. Okay, so you're good. And I think all of flatline is removed. It's just here. Yeah, no coils, right? Excuse me. No coils, doesn't look like it. Yes, I know I'm flying a little fast because I did pretty confident. No coils. What's in the middle? No coils, okay. I think it's everything. I don't have anything in B world, right? Because I did have a world accelerator out here, but oh, I do. Look at that. This would have blown up. Forgot about that. I think it probably would have destroyed our Mutatron, which is like the greatest invention in existence. I for sure that's that. I think that's the only machine I have out there. Anything in the raccoon kitchen? No. Look at our free range cow. That's unplugged. Over here, there's no machines here. I don't think. I mean, this is their steam room. That's all there is to it. It is self sufficient. Our steam stuff. This has been running for like actually about 1,000 hours or something like that. Okay, I think we're okay. This guy doesn't need any power. I think we're okay. So let's try it. Do I risk it? I know you guys want to see explosions, right? I think let me make it. I mean, the last time I made a backup, it kind of froze our world, so I don't think I want to do that. Probably should, right? Okay, let me double check down here. Our basement is just AE2 spaghetti. Everything is unplugged there. Yeah, it's just AE2 spaghetti. I don't got anything down here. I know Flatline also has an underground, and also your underground is right here. Not much stuff. And you're okay, you're okay. Flatline is okay. What about the basement? Yeah, you're okay. People don't really see the view of this basement either. There's not much down here. What the heck? Really? How long has this been here? I didn't know that. Maybe over here? No, I don't think any machines come out here. Okay, we should be good though. I'm gonna risk it. I mean, not risk it. It's a calculated change. So how this is gonna work is first, I think I have to shut this down and give this a target energy extract. I think this is the source. So turn you off, and then replace that with here. This is another one because it won't work with the wireless charger anymore. I'm gonna take that out. Oh, you won't even work with the wireless charger. I would plug you into somewhere else. So you become. Oops. Okay, what was that? I think it lagged because of the backup. Dynamo hatch, you become the laser source hatch. Like that. And then you become. I won't upgrade you until you're good to go. Hey, oranges. What's going on? You're here to witness greatness. It is now time for the fully upgraded Tesla Tower. So you put the. I'm scared of you. So I'm going to. I think I can make everything face up, right? Yeah, just gonna take everything out first before I do anything. So how our base was running before is that we had 4 of these capacitor hatches, and these capacitor hatches tell you how much amperage it will output. So 16 capacitors, 16 amps each. So I was able to support 64 amps of LUV, and we can all see why that would be a problem because it's not a lot. I'm gonna make everything face up, I think, just so I can see it. And then the rest of it will be, well, let's plug these guys in. I need 20 of these primary Tesla winding casing. Excuse me. Thank you. No, excuse me. You're in the way. Excuse me. Thank you. That's a cool color too. Okay, and then the rest of it, the outer blocks will be casings. Or the capacitor hatches. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 4, 5. Then the maintenance hatch is just gonna be chilling right there. Make you face up for sure. And then you will be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There you go. 17 in total. 17 times 16 is 272. So this will be able to support 272 ZPM amps. Now, the reason why I'm using a 1024 laser source hatch is because it's the next minimum energy hatch possible to support that much. So if I look at ZPM energy hatch, right? The ZPM one's the thickest normal one is 64 amps. Otherwise, it's the laser. And then it goes from 256 to 1024. And 256 is too small. So the next best one is 1024. So it's a lot of amps that's going into here, but that's okay. target hatch. That. Yes. And then I'm going to paint them cyan because it's a ZPM power. And then you just don't turn it on yet. You have to fill everything. So all the capacitor hatches have to fill up with the ZPM ones. Imagine dealing with this much power in real life. Like a lot of power, right? There. 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 And then connect you. Laser vacuum pipe. Now can color you. Color you. Color you. Turn that on. You work. Don't lie to me. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Okay. Okay, we have an issue, which shouldn't be too much of an issue yet. I forgot about this. The super capacitor, right? In order for it to even accept laser hatches. Where is it? It tells me something here. Yeah, laser target / source hatches, any casing must be using UV tier glass. And how much glass do we need? So we're not quite ready yet. That's okay though. I can salvage this by using the 64 amp one. Energy hatch right here. It should be okay. All the energy hatch does is power everything. It just the energy hatch, all it does is powers the capacitor or the Tesla tower itself. It doesn't really do anything else other than that. Okay. Forgot about that. So you should have power, I think, right? Yeah. Then the power pass is going to be a little tricky. We'll see if this works. And then I'll give you a superconductor wire. And like that. Your power pass might be extremely high though, so I don't know. I don't know if that'll work. Because it has to charge up to a certain number, and I don't know how far that number is. But because I have so much capacitors here, it's probably going to struggle. So we'll see if that maybe 4.2 billion is enough. I just need it to activate, and once it activates, we should be okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is power up the base again, and I need to upgrade that energy hatch. So right now we're okay with 64 amps because that's what our base was using before, so it's completely okay. I just need to make sure that we can actually turn on this thing. Does the power pass button do anything? Yeah, look how much power that thing is storing. Quite a lot. What if I click it? Don't work. Yeah, it's got to power up to a certain value. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I don't think we'll have enough power for this. But what I can do, because I think it has to pick up to like 70% or something. Yeah, I just needed to kickstart. Where is it? Scan time minimum setting, overdrive setting. I don't know what any of this means. Output current setting is -1. That means it's able to output all power. I'm not going to touch that though. If I turn that off, this is just void your power. It does. It just voided everything. Yeah, I just ate all the power. Okay, so we're not quite ready to upgrade it. That's okay. That's okay. I forgot about the glass, but we don't even need that much glass. How much is it? 41 glass. And how do I make the borosilicate glass? Since last stream, I switched from GTNH refresh to UTech, so I'm now copying for real, for real. That's nice. I need osmium reinforced. Honestly, doesn't seem that bad. Molten osmium, which I can deal with. Yeah. Okay. We're not quite ready yet for that, but I think what I'm gonna do, make a backup before. Actually, you're right. Wait, no, that was a comment you made like when I was making the backup. You know what? Now I'm committing to it. So I don't have enough energy. So the other thing with the Tesla tower, I think I found this out the hard way, is if you don't have a capacitor, like an empty slot in here, it will blow up the Tesla tower. So you don't want any empty capacitor hatches on this thing. I'm gonna unplug that just in case because I'm paranoid. And then I gotta get everything back. She can just break it. It does give it back. Yeah. Actually, you should be okay. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3. I give you the LUV ones. Yeah, well, I did upgrade the Tesla tower, but I didn't get to turn it on. So sorry, you missed the explosion and the generation, right? But okay. Hi horse, you're gonna get in my way again. But all I need to do is to get enough glass for that. Just 41 pieces of glass, excuse me. You're in the way again. You're great. You're good to me, but you get in the way very often. Please move. Please move. Thank you. And I think you're okay. Yeah. Yes. And then plug you in. You are the energy hatch. Okay. So now you're turned on and you're getting power. I think this needs to go up to like 75% or something like that. And let's watch it. This symbol right here is going to turn on when it has enough power. 75% power, yeah. And if you look here, we needed a ton of power to do that. And I need a fully... I'm hoping, actually, I'm pretty confident that a full super tank of nitrobenzene can keep that going. Okay, so that's powered back up. For now, I'm going to need power again, so I'm going to just power up machines as we go. It's just going to be this room for now, and then we keep expanding as we need. Actually, there's probably nothing against me. Yeah, no, that's fine. So LUV energy hatch and your LUV power. Yeah. Yeah, you should be okay now. LUV. LUV. The power generation room is on. Then that's gonna give us a lot of goodies. Keep the base running. I forgot about that, and I knew about the borosilicate glass. I just ignored it. That's okay though. That's how you learn, right? And then let's go in here to turn on the AE2 system so I can actually work. And then, okay, so you should be powering on. Yes, osmium. So I need the borosilicate glass. I need 41 of you, so I need 41 borosilicate. Don't have enough, but I need how much more? 41 minus 32. Yes, I can't do that in my head. Okay. You're gonna get stuck somewhere, and I'm honestly going to like take out this because I feel like you're gonna keep voiding items as you craft, and it won't let you. That will absolutely happen, so I gotta take those down. Yeah, I'll just do that in this room here. Just this room. All the passive stuff, yes, I do want that to be repeated. But all the requesting stuff, no, I don't want that. There's a request over here, right? These three are on request. Then ass line also. This guy and you. You're on request. You are a passive craft. So are you. So keep that on. You're also passive. Okay. Okay, we'll go back. You're out of glass because the arc furnace is not powered. So, right there. And right there. And then also the multi-blocks need to get powered on over here. Okay. Turn that on. Turn that on. Then that on. Repair. You're powered on. And turn on. And you're okay, right? What about you back here? You're okay. You're okay. Go check on all of you. Repair. Then actually this one should here give you a refresh every 5 seconds. The only reason why I need to have it as a machine controller is because it uses a level emitter. And turn on. Actually, not turn on. Oh, because you're off, right? Because you're off. Yeah. Jump starts the entire line. Okay, so we have our power back. Or power generation back, I think. Nitrobenzene. Struggling a little bit, but let me check on my borosilicate glass. Glass dust is made up here. What? Really? Oh, yeah. Like that. So you definitely lost all of your glass because you do everything at once. So, all right. So 41 minus 34. Go for it. Appletronic supercapacitor. And yeah, we need 41 of that borosilicate glass. Just 41. I'm not really going to deal with more capacitors and then upgrade that later, but. Any casing must be used with B2 glass. Okay. So if I want that 41 of you, I need how much osmium? 328 osmium. Uh-oh. And then let's go ahead and craft. I mean, I can use fusion reactor to make molten osmium, right? But that's super slow. I'm not doing that, sorry. can just can't use the dust, right? There's no way it'll let me use the dust. No, the ingot and extract. Yeah. If I ask for, oh, we're running low on osmium. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. I have to turn on the plat line again at some point because we're running low on osmium. I need 328. 47232. 47232, right? Can't you just do this? I remember being able to do this. No, never mind. So 47232. I needs to craft a lot of stuff here. It's gonna take a little bit. Okay, let's go check on power generation just to make sure that everything is working. Not enough fluid output space is a very good problem to have. Okay, so I think we're okay in power generation side. There's probably a couple machines that are going to suffer. For example, sulfur. But we have so much of this that I'm okay with it. Drink some water. Anyway, it's a little underwhelming though, because I wanted to upgrade everything, but I'm not able to. I'm gonna put that there, put that back. And I'm gonna keep this here for now because I don't really know what to do with it yet, but where did this come from? Oh yeah, you. I don't need that anymore. Bye. I'm just gonna leave everything here, honestly. I'm gonna use that anyways. Okay. And then I need the fluid solidifier ZPM tiered. And I think I can use this one. Are you ZPM? No, you're not even plugged in. You are. Give you some oil. Then I'll see if anything else needs to be crafted. Probably do. Okay. Something is struggling, I think. All those machines up there are struggling. I'm not really concerned about those. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to cook up. What about you? Yeah, you're okay. Osmium. Yeah, I'm kind of low on osmium, but that's fine. We don't use too much of it. Look at that. Cosmic neutronium. What do you give? E-produce. Only a mega apiary. So what can I do in the meantime? Set up some patterns, right? For example, I do want this gravity chest plate at some point, but the reason why I didn't craft it was because we didn't have tritanium. But now that we have the tier 2 fusion reactor, I can. The heck is duranium? Radon and molten gallium. Titanium is something. I don't really know. DTPF. What is this? Seems like UHV. Seems like a lot of really. That's great. Okay, well, you're actually not even taking that long. You're already halfway done. Okay, I guess we'll set up that recipe. So let's make some tritanium, like, the recipe at least. So let's do the math here. How this works is that you got to first figure out the jump start. Well, first, how much power are you giving this thing, right? And it's going to be how much power? Fusion control 8192 times 16. 8192 times 16 is 131,072, which is 1 ZPM amp. And then subtract that by 3720, which is what the recipe consumes. That is 100,352, right? So remember that number. I already forgot it, but I copied it. It's okay. Divide that number from 200 million, which is the startup cost. Right, 200 million divided by 100,352. That gives 1992 point whatever. So round that up to 1993. Divide that by 20 to get the number of seconds. So 99, round up to 100 seconds. So we have 100 seconds of runtime. Divide that by 3.2, which is the recipe cost or the recipe time. 31.25, 32 separate crafts times 16, 512. Therefore, make me 512 of this. Yeah. And then duranium. I'm not gonna bother. Just make me 512 of it again. Probably enough. Is it? You gotta double check because you don't want it to. Yeah, you gotta be sure. All right, fine. I'll do the same math here. So 8192 times 16, because I don't know what a ZPM amp is by memory. Not yet. Minus 16,384 is that much. 114,000. Copy that. 140 divided by that is 1221 divided by 20. 61 or 62 divided by 3.2. 20 times 16. 512 works. There we go. So if I wanted some uranium, 1440 uranium or titanium, what else do I need to craft that? I need to make molten gallium, which is, I use the dust. Yes, I can. I'd rather use the dust. Put that in the fluid extractor. Oh, look at that. It's done already. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But what's going to take forever? Oh, not even going to take that long because this is pretty quick, I think. Yeah, I just need to upgrade this. What I am concerned with, though, is the capability for our turbines to generate. Yeah, I am a little concerned with their. So okay, so how this works is that we have, so we need 75% power for it to actually trigger and turn on, right? 75%. And if you look at energy capacity, that number, 1 billion. So it'll turn on when it hits like 75%, which is 750 million, which is like not a lot. But if you look at the capacitor hatch here, each one says 16, is that what it is? 167772 16. Let's try and figure this out. I need to type this number in a calculator here. Hang on. So 16,777 216. 16 million, right? And I have 64 of these. So times that by 64 is 1.73 billion. Is that okay? That's how you get that number. Okay. So if I were to use, let's go back over here. If I were to use U, get a calculator out here. If I were to use U, which is 6710864, that's such a weird number. multiply that by 272, because that's how many of these I'm going to have. That is 18 billion. And if I multiply that by 0.75, which is how much I need to jumpstart the Tesla Tower, I need to give it 13 billion EU, which is quite a lot. But that's completely okay, because I think a full super tank or 16 million can do more than that. So I think we should be fine. Yeah, I think we should be fine. And I'm gonna rely on not the backup power. I'm gonna rely completely on the super tank of nitrobenzene we have, or the main storage, which is a full thick super tank. So we have plenty of that crafting. Did you get stuck somewhere? Why'd you get stuck? Oh, because I never plugged in the power back. Right. Duh. Okay, look at it go. Look at it go. It's so fast. Okay. Osmium is done. Pick up my osmium. I think we'd be able to do this today. I think I want to do this today. The last goal is to get that going, right? And let's get the borosilicate glass. All 41 of you. And get it going here. So take that out. Have that. Enjoy. Enjoy. How long are you going to take? 11 seconds. 11.45 times 41 of you. 469 seconds. Divide by 60. A couple minutes. Honestly, it'll be finished by the time we get back from break in a couple minutes, so it works out. I won't complain about that. So what can I do for another 3 minutes before the break starts? I even knew about the capacitor needing this much, but I completely ignored it. What about upgrading the power bank? Maybe I should look into that. Because it really doesn't hurt to use a thicker one. Because right now I'm using IV, which is not a lot. What about you? It's just, yeah, I'm probably past due upgrading this. Not happening. Energy module. Not space assemblers. S-line, which is doable, but nah, I don't want to. What about OUV? Okay, no ass line. Actually. Oh, you can make them in either or. I don't know. Could probably make it right, but I don't think I'll worry about it. Not yet, at least. But I'll focus on that. I think right now I just want to push as much power as possible into this thing, have it jump started. Yeah, because if you think about it, the base isn't really changing. It's just the amount of power this thing can support. That's all that's changing. But as long as I don't request more power, we should be fine. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is first upgrade the tower and then upgrade the capacitor. Maybe I should just upgrade it and go all in, right? Because this one needs, like, you can craft this. Oh, you need this too. Honestly, a single one of these will go crazy. This is already 600 billion. um, let me read more info here. Yeah, UV tier glass required for that much. Glass shell has to be tier -3 of the highest capacity tier. Add more or better capacitors to increase capacity. Wireless mode can be enabled. And what else? Laser circuits. You can have several hatches. Capacitor. Uh-huh. Okay, at least 17 times height. No, I'm not going to do that. It's a little bit too high. Apparently, you can get to late game with just this, and I'm willing to believe that. But it is time for a break, so I'm going to wait for the glass to craft, and then hopefully it'll be finished by the time I get back. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you. Hello. I'm back. I gotta send a message real fast. Oh, look at that. Right on time. Told you. Called it. Okay, so that's complete. And then let's grab the borosilicate glass, all of you. And I think we're ready to actually set it up. Yeah, I think we're ready. But first I need to, let's get another crowbar because I'm not very confident that this one's even going to survive. Now we ain't cheap. Give me one made out of shadow metal. What are you? Shadow iron. Do I have shadow iron? No, but I do have. Yeah, let's do that. Right? Shadow metal. Yeah, okay. Put that here to make a shadow metal crowbar, something that will last me water. Wait, that's from that game. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, thank you. Cold to the Lamb, that's right. It looks like it. We got a better crowbar so that I probably won't lose. Then get ready to upgrade the base. Thank you. Then, so what I got was I plugged in the AE2 system, right? Yeah. Then the megas are down here. You and you, and also all the heart generation. Now I'm ready for sure this time to get it going. I'm gonna turn you off. What a shame though that you just lose all the power that's stored in it if as soon as that thing shuts off. That's not very nice. Okay, double check. I think that's everything. And there is one more machine, the macerator. I'm still gonna double check everything, right? Macerator I did plug back in. I needed that for blast dust. Everything else I think is okay. For sure didn't touch anything up here. Just the macerator. Down here I turned on this guy, the single block machines also. I gotta check that. Sit up straight. Slouching. To turn you guys back on. Okay. Then I didn't touch that. I didn't touch that. The AE2 system is offline because I unplugged that. And the megas, right? Did I ever plug you back in? No, I did not. Plat line I didn't touch. The megas, to double check because the megas are very important. No? No. Okay. And then I am ready to commit. Okay. You're good, you're good, you're good. You're good, you're good, you're good, and you're good. Okay. Let's do it. This time for reals. Turn that off. And then turn that off as well. So I need to replace you with the laser source hatch. And then you're not going to build because you're not the right kind of glass. But I already know the next step is to upgrade the capacitors on the battery. Afraid of punching the turbine because I feel like that'll just break everything. Yeah, 41 glass and then like that. You know what? I'm not too mad against. I'm not too mad against needing the osmium glass because it looks pretty cool. I like that blue outline. That's a cool outline. Okay, now you're running fine. That's good. And now you build with that, right? And then let's get everything out of here. And feed it to the capacitors. Actually, let's just build this first. Or that. That. Okay. So you need, I'm gonna break all of you. And if it ends up not being able to support, like our power generation cannot support the amount of, what was it, 13 billion? I think that was the math that I did. We're probably gonna have to revert it back to LUV again. A lot of trial and error today. But that's okay though, because once I figure this out, then this is like a done deal. I missed you. You're not supposed to be one. You're supposed to be the laser. Target hatch. You are also cyan, but for some reason, oh, it's because you're not built with the whole multi-block yet. That's right. Yeah. There you go. Then give it all the capacitors you could ever want. But I remember turning on the Tesla tower when with empty capacitors or capacitor hatches, and it did blow them up. That's the thing with this multi-block, you know, just looking at it funny causes it to explode. That's why I never dare change any of the settings while it's running, because it's probably gonna blow it up. So it's just safer to assume that everything you do to this thing will just explode. Okay. Don't cause explosions. You're not. You know, spray can like that. And then machine turned off due to crash. Well, that's because I turned it off. All right, just double check. Triple check that you have enough capacitors everywhere. That is very important. Yeah, they got them everywhere, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. And then input, laser target hatch, laser source hatch. You go into there, and you're powered on. And then I think you have power in you already. Oh, you lost all your powers. And then you're gonna start jump starting yourself, right? Yes. And then leave it off. So what I'm gonna do, the output current setting, maybe set this to 16 amps, right? Because right now -1 means it's going to output everything it can. Now it's gonna leave it like that. I don't really care. Turn that on. And then now you're collecting power, but you need a lot of power. So right now, I think you won't be able to support it, right? No. What I'm going to do is grab the tank here. And then leave that right there. And what I'm going to do is steal the U and pump it. There we go. And we'll see how far a full super tank of that gets us. I have faith. Hey, Ali. Yeah, this thing's eating up all the power. I don't have purple rubber bands. So how much power am I consuming? We'll see how far this takes us, honestly. If it goes down to like, if I run out and this thing is still not charged, then that tells me I need more fuel to even support this. Either that or reduce the number of capacitors I'm using, which is also another option. But I know I want to fully upgrade this thing. Anyways, but yeah, I don't have purple rubber bands right now. All I got are red, yellow, and blue. Yeah, but I am going to use plenty. By plenty, I mean like I dropped one. Hang on. Where'd it go? It's right there. Okay. I'm going to use a bunch of them. There you go. But no, I don't have purple rubber bands. Are you repaired or anything? Are you missing? Should be okay. Yeah. How much power do you have? Because this thing is a ton of power. Look at that. It's halfway done. I don't know. I was getting a little worried here because 75%. I was assuming 75 value, but no, it's in decimal or in tens. So it needs to be at 0.75 for it to activate. So we should be okay. So it's already halfway there, and we've only consumed like 2 million. So we don't even need the full super tank, but it's good to have it. It does take a lot longer for the jump start, though. That's the trick. So I guess while that's turning on, let's go ahead and start putting the transformers on power generation side. So I know I have power. I'm putting a transformer on everything here again after I destroyed them all. Oh, racing the wrong way. Oh, you're gonna be constantly turned on right now. Fine. Main transformer. There. And there. So that's just the power generation stuff. I just want to make sure that well, I also want to make sure AE2 is running because a lot of the fluids are reliant on this. Okay. Let's check your power pass. You're not quite there yet, but you're at 52%. It is a lot of power this thing has to generate. I need a steady source of drones. And I think I'm going to do that. Maybe use a stocking or like a crafting card, probably. Let's make sure I have enough rotors. You're running low on rotors again. Well, that's not going to work. That's fine. It should be okay for today. Why did you turn off? What's going on there? Why are you struggling? Oh, I think a turbine broke, right? That's probably what happened, yeah. Just jump started. Yeah, this thing takes a lot of power. But that's what I'm going to focus on next is power storage and then generating power. So I still want to replace or have just a single gas turbine and then get fusion and work on fusion power because that's very much needed. Something that'll give us more juice, you know. Nothing's going to work here, of course not. Just eats all the power. So I think while the battery is just massive inside the Tesla tower, this is gonna show 0 for the longest time. Because the amount of power that this thing can store is way higher than the bank, the capacitor bank itself. Because how much power can it store? It says here 18 billion. And this thing can store like, what, 5 billion? 5.4 billion? Yeah, it's 3 times as much power at least. Which I find pretty funny. It's almost ready. But look how slow it starts. I need way more generation. Mm-hmm. And then make sure everything is plugged in. Yes. How much nitrobenzene have I consumed? Only 4 million. It's about 5 million nitrobenzene just to jumpstart the base, which shouldn't be bad, but maybe it does convince me that I need a bigger backup tank, just in case, right? But yeah, I do want to work on another source of power, and apparently fusion is really good. So, oh, here we go. The suspense and power is on. Now, what happens if I start plugging things into it? So let's turn you on. Actually, the AE2 system first. Input CPM 1 amp. Okay, you're powered on, but does that shut down the power? I don't really know how the power pass works. I don't know if it has to stay on 75%. I don't know. Like, what happens if it goes below 75%? I got no idea, but okay, everything is shutting down now, but we have access to, so that's the funny thing, because there's so much power in the Tesla Tower storage, right? It's gonna show 0 on the capacitor bank, even though we still have power. So I'm gonna start plugging in all of the machines for power generation just to keep it going. And then slowly but surely start like upgrading things. I'm not going to stress the system though. I'm going to try not to. And by stress the system, I mean use the blast furnace with anything else. That is an easy way to get the base to shut off. Are you... Oh, you're not running. Oh, you think I guess you have a lot of backup power because you don't really consume too much. But getting the power generation room is very important. And this is also the last time I'm going to have to do a mass replacement of coils, assuming that this is working correctly. Yeah, 90%. So you should be okay. I'm going to move you back over there so you can start generating power again. Great. And the fluid output space is a good problem to see. And then start turning everything back on. You're good. You're good. You know what? You know what? You're not gonna work because I have a pump in the way. That's why. Yeah, that's what it was. I got the pump belongs right there. Okay, what else is off? Okay, you're good to go. Good. Keep the terror work. Look at that. Oh, you know what? This is one way to fill up my emergency nitrobenzene. Is just use these for you. I don't know where you came from. You're good to go. You're good to go. Okay, I think the power room is back up mostly. No, not quite yet. There, okay. So everything is on. And we have... Oh, we're getting power now. Yeah. I'm gonna just put everything back here. No, I want the tungsten steel cells back. I use those very often. All right, then okay, that's going. Running good. Everything is running okay. How much power do you got? More than enough. And everything is back on. So let's start getting the transformers going for machines that desperately need it. Thanks, Allie. Get some coils back. And then really start focusing. So I'm not gonna turn on my entire base until no, I probably should, honestly. I know, yeah, you're struggling for sure. At least the anything that requests items, I'll plug in. How about that? That's only just to get these out of the way. I'm gonna plug in the megas. Again, and I'm assuming we should be okay because again, like this is we're consuming the same amount of power. It's just the throughput has changed. But if we don't change that consumption, we should be fine. Right. So let's actually, yeah, let's just plug in all of my requesting machines, especially the multi-blocks, because I don't want them to avoid anything. So I need to start plugging in transformers on everything. Oh, right there. I need you to point up. CPM. Put LUV. I like that. And you're not gonna have space, so what I'm gonna do, rotate you, plug you here, point up, input ZPM, output LUV, and you face east, LUV down to IV. There. And you don't need that anymore. I can just put a regular transformer now. Yeah. There we go. And all the requesting machines, the transformer. LUV energy hatch right there. And LUV. And LUV, LUV. How much LUV superconductor do I have? I don't really have a lot. Okay, so I need to rewire or move this. Oops, not like that. Oops, not like that either. Put that there, and then like that. 2 LUV energy hatches, and I'll put the one transformer here, one transformer there. That, and transformer, there. LUV. Yeah, I'm assuming everything's LUV, right? Yeah. LUV energy hatch. I still haven't upgraded. You know what? I have a ZPM energy hatch here. You know, yeah, you can have it. You're gonna need to anyways at some point. ZPM. You are a transformer. Ludicrous. Put that away so I don't go plugging it in somewhere. Ludicrous transformer. LEV. Up. Then I don't like these things when they're connecting to each other like that. But I should have enough. Not enough power. Okay, I don't have the wireless whatever plugged in yet. It's okay. Superconductor. I don't have another ZPM energy hatch, right? I can't really make one. No. All right, that works. I keep forgetting. That's why I walked over here in the first place. Okay, so you are going to have a transformer, that, and ZPM, 4 amps. And then same thing, this one. Actually, because I'll just do the same thing here. That. Then that one. Okay. And all of you, pretty important. So this is an example where I can just use a single one of these. Like one transform, one coil, but I'm not going to because I don't have the ZPM wires for it. Okay, I definitely need this one plugged in now. I don't need you to catch directly, and don't touch that. Everything else is okay. Probably do need you to upgrade, but also all of this. Yeah. LUV. And oil. And LUV energy hatch right there. That thing. Yeah, and all of these, try to share them between each other so that it's less coils to place, but okay. It'd be so funny if everything just blew up, right? I mean, no, it would not be funny, but I know it would be funny for you guys. So with these, I can actually just plug in coils on every single one of these machines, but no, I'm not going to. I won't really touch the fusion guy yet. Everything else should be good. Look at that, we already have a power system. I mean, once we have it stored right there, we should be okay. But I just really need to pay attention to our, I guess, our fuel supply. Oxygen is still struggling, but for now, it's okay. It improves whenever we stop producing nitrobenzene. So, yeah, it's a little misleading when it says average EU out is so high, right? Because, I mean, if I check here, output current display, this thing is only outputting like 1 amp. Yeah, so when it says like, oh, I'm trying to output power, it just does the whole thing. I think that's how it works. Hey, Ben. And oh, it looks like it refreshes each time. Okay, so I think I'm good for now. And there's a lot more for me to upgrade, and I should probably hold the coils and transformers on me if I want to upgrade more stuff. But I do want to figure out a better source of generation. So I need a way to power more stuff. And let's just go ahead and focus on the stellar alloy turbines again. So I need 7 more of you. You're plugged in, right? Yes, you're good to go. Yeah, so let's get those rotors because I can replace all of them with a single one. And oh, the other thing is the wireless charger. I would love that. And I'm gonna move it out here, honestly. And the main reason is because you are with HV. No, there's another one here, right? Yeah. You are with EV power. And the only reason why I'm gonna leave it out here is because before it was taking power from this, but now I can't do that anymore. Unless I have another dynamo hatch, right? Just to power this thing. Honestly, I might just do that, right? I need a dynamo hatch. An EV dynamo hatch. That one works. Yep. Does it lose all your power if I break it? Probably. Probably. Guess I'll just put it like right here, right? Turn that off. Then buffer, dynamo hatch. Back on. That save the power? I'll just plug that right here. So I have EV dynamo hatch. Wireless charger. There we go. And then in case someone else joins the server, I gotta do the screwdriver. So now it's or shift right click, right? Unlocked, yeah. Mixed mode. And then you do start you save your power. Okay, so now I can teleport around as I please. How are you doing? What happens when you go down below 100%? It goes back to 100 whatever percent. Okay, so it's okay. Okay, so I hear, or not I hear, but I want to get into fusion as a power source. I don't know where to start really. Someone has any suggestions, but I think this would be a good thing to do. So because I can use like things like helium plasma to start with. So let's like figure that out. You gain power with your plasma. Now that you have a reactor, it's time to utilize it to create power. The simplest plasma you can make for power is helium. But oh hey Sniffity. Yes, I've been streaming for almost a year now. Actually, next month is like the first year. Hey Sniffity, what's up? We're still playing GTNH. I'm about to get into plasma power. Okay, the base did, or not the base, but the system did shut down the power requester, so I think that's good. Thought I was following you. I just messaged you on Discord asking if you weren't streaming. Oh, did you? I didn't notice that. Sorry, I have my notifications off. But yes, I'm streaming. Yeah, no, I'm still streaming. It's been going pretty fun, and it's really like helped me stay motivated and continuing the pack. Because otherwise, you know me, I probably would not have continued the pack this long. This is probably the longest time I played a singular mod pack. Yeah, and it's definitely because I've been streaming. Yeah, but the streaming helps a ton. I just like to share, you know. Oh, poor rotors here. It really is. I know a lot of people like struggle with the longevity of it, but like for me, that's what I like. Something if it keeps me playing, then it's really good in my eyes. Speaking of really good, I need to increase power. You're gonna be crafting this on the side. I won't really mess with you, but I do need more. I want to craft this plasma generator. I don't really know how it works. Plasma. What you been up to, Sniffy? How you been doing? How have you been doing? There it is. XL turbo gas turbine. Turbo plasma. That the random appearing facts kept you captivated for a short while as you speedrun. That's definitely what happened. As soon as I reached the end game, I was pretty much done. Not that I have any issues, right, with the with packs like that, but it's just not my jam. I need something to really keep me focused. And why I love GTNH is because it's like continuously upgrading. There's always something to build towards. It doesn't stop. So it's like each day is like a new experience, I guess. There's no way I can even support this, so I'm gonna stick with this one for now. And let's read the quest about this thing. Oh, actually, no, there's a power generation quest page. I still remember you owe me a creative powers. I mean, you're the one that lent it to us. You didn't ask. You blindly trusted me to keep it or to like return it, and I never did. And you never asked about it. You never asked for it back. I like how Sniffity returns after so long just to start fights. Nothing's changed. Stay the same, Sniffity. Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's my I guess that's my my next major goal in life is just pay off debt. And then I can really be comfortable. And then they like arrest you or they send you infinite letters and proving like, yeah, we did ask you. I don't really know. Now that you have a reactor, it's time to utilize it to create power. Simplest plasma you can make for power is helium plasma, but it also provides a lot of power. Deuterium from water, and you can get helium-3 from end stone. However, you will need a way to convert the plasma into EU. To do this, you will need a large plasma turbine. So also need a dynamo hatch that can handle the power you're outputting. For helium plasma, you will want an LUV buffer dynamo over buff. So honestly, we want to use helium plasma. So what's the best way to even generate this thing? And I mean, I do want helium plasma either way. And tritium. Tritium is a tier 2? Get tritium from that. Deuterium. Deuterium is something. You can also go to siphon it, but we all seen how bad this was. Yeah, helium plasma. I need helium-3 and deuterium. Or tritium and deuterium. I don't know what either of this means. What's the difference? This one's cheaper. Why wouldn't I use this? So I need to run this recipe like non-stop, apparently. And deuterium would be... Hmm? I'm not going to figure that out. One way to get this is just centrifuging hydrogen. 16 to 4. So I divide by 4, and I don't want to do that. Or I can pump it in Proteus. I am not doing that. I can also pump it out of Uranus. Don't take that out of, or don't misunderstand that. That's deuterium, right? Yes. Okay, and then helium-3 comes from, one way to do that is to centrifuge end stone, impure pile of end stone. It's a good way to get this. How to get end stone infinitely. I think I can. I'm not going to worry about that. All right, you too, Sniffy. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the follow also. Yeah. Get helium-3 from the moon. Or Mercury. Mercury will be better, of course. Or I can generate it from helium. The helium plasma. It does make a lot in one batch, though. I think for helium-3, I may want to just pump it, right? How bad is it to get to the infinite drilling rig? UHV. It's not happening. No, that's not happening. But maybe I want to do that is set up a helium-3 and then a deuterium. It'd be great if I can go to tier 6. How bad is a tier 6 rocket? Maybe I do want to try that. Maybe that's the next major step. I don't want to go too far into it though. But if I can get a setup on Proteus and hey Geronimo. Hey everybody. I don't know why I said it like that, but thanks for the raid. Caught me in the middle of brainstorming actually. What's the purple fuel? What's it called? H3 something? H2 whatever. I don't even know. I don't know. I really don't know what that fuel is. Rocket. How do I spell it? No, if I look up tier 6. Yeah. CN3H703. There it is. First stream in 3 weeks. Oh, was it your first stream in 3 weeks? It's been really busy for me too. And I haven't been able to stream as much, but so I guess I can see that. Up to tier 6. Okay. Okay, so it really is fun. So I'm trying to brainstorm additional fans died and the PC had to get repairs. Ugh. If only it was as easy as in GTNH where you can just right click a maintenance hatch and it fixes it. Speaking of maintenance hatch, let's do this first. I'm gonna set up the crafting card. Yes. And then if I want more drones, I would like to do that. A little expensive per drone though. I'm just gonna craft one, honestly. Can I craft even craft 64? I can. It looks expensive, but not really. Anyways, yeah, but you caught me in the middle of brainstorming because what had happened was I fully upgraded the Tesla tower, by the way. It's now CPM with 17 capacitor hatches, which means this man can support 272 amps of ZPM power. But our power generation is kind of sad. It's less than 64 amps of LUV. So the next step is to figure out how to generate more power. I won't take the nitrobenzene that much farther anymore because I don't think it's worth it. Because it's getting to that point where it's just so expensive to upkeep it. So I'm looking into plasma. And I want to generate helium plasma. Now you can get deuterium and helium-3 from like the gases, but I don't know if I should do this. And I maybe just should like pump it like in its raw form. That's what I'm thinking. So helium-3, the best source to get it right now is ROS 128BA, which we can go to. And deuterium is Proteus, which is tier 6, and we don't have a tier 6 rocket. We're not there yet. We are tier 5, but not tier 6. I haven't even been to the Enceladus dungeon. So I don't think I should do that. And the other option for deuterium would be centrifuging hydrogen, which we can always just generate hydrogen from thin air, from nitrobenzene. Not thin air, right? But from dimethylbenzene, which should be fine. I can always upgrade this also. I think this is still bottlenecked by how fast this is producing. Yeah. So I think I'll do that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make a fluid drill. Not make one. I'm gonna borrow the one that we had for oil. Yeah, because I'm not using oil anywhere. I'm gonna use the Ender fluid link. Actually, did I not have this crafted? Oh, I guess not. It's crafted. That is a blank assembler, right? Yeah. Anyway, Geronimo, how'd your stream go? First one in a while. I bet that's pretty fun. I know I've been a little busy lately too, because holidays are coming up and everyone likes to hang out around these times, which is cool with me, right? OEV pump. You. I'm gonna take on all this EPM parts. I really need a data bank at some point. That's miss me with being productive. I took out the robot arm. Thanks. Put this back here. It was just raiding. Hey, so hilarious. Hello. That's a new name. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. How'd your session go? How'd your stream go? What are you crafting? Yeah, you absolutely got stuck. So let me like put all those machines back. I've been dreading this, but I have to plug in everything again. So let's do that. Yeah, I have to plug in everything again. It's very much needed. Getting ready to set up EPF. Oh. I kind of way past that, right? But that's so cool though. It's really cool how like we get people that join early game or late game. Like there's so much content to the pack that there's just a story for everyone, I guess. I don't know. Plug that in. So a little bit of what I'm doing right now is, I don't know if you know about the Tesla Tower. I'm one of the, I guess you can say one of the more affluent Tesla Tower enjoyers. It's a way to wirelessly power your base. And it gets powered through these Tesla coil covers. And I'm just running around plugging everything back in because I upgraded it. And you have to take off the covers, otherwise your entire base goes boom. Plug it there, that's how we explode. That's what I'm doing. Just walking around, plugging everything back in. Okay. Transformer right there. Don't scare me like that. No, it's okay. Hey, thanks for the follow. It's exciting though. I'm actually a little bit nostalgic. I guess you can say nostalgic. Let me drink some water before I keep on talking because I'm thirsty. A little nostalgic actually, because now that I think about it, we're approaching a year since I started streaming, and GTNH is what got me streaming in the first place. We're approaching a year. It's exciting. I don't exactly know when. I have to look back at that when I started streaming to confirm that, right? But what I can probably do, you know what? Save. I can make you point this way. Yeah, I don't exactly know when we hit a year, but it's almost a year. Saying transformer like that. LUV, plug in like that. Input CPM, like that. Okay. Yeah, you absolutely are avoiding all my stuff. Yeah, you're avoiding everything. I think you should be back up right now. Are you working? Should be working now. No, I think you are stuck here because... Yeah, bye. And are you working? You're working. Okay. I think we got these machines powered back up. At least everything on this area. Maybe not these, right? I should probably set this up too. There's a lot of ores going through the system still. Let's get some more LUV. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to move them over here. How scalable in power is a Tesla tower? 1 second. Let me plug this in, because if I don't plug it in right now, I'm going to forget about it forever. You are plugged in correctly, right? Yes. Okay. It is upgradable to ZPM. So the power depends on the Tesla windings. And it only goes up to as high as ZPM. But so these just determine what kind, or like what power tier it can output, but the amount of power it can actually output in terms of amperage are these capacitors. And the maximum capacitors you can cram into this thing is 17. Each one stores 16 capacitors. So simple maths is 16 times 17, 272. I didn't do that in my head. I'm not that smart. I just know the number already. So a fully upgradable or fully upgraded one of these can support 272 amps of ZPM power. And that's given that you're only using one energy hatch, which is a 1024 amp. So this is way more than, like, we're feeding this thing with way more power than we can actually output from it, which is okay, right? That's just the storage. But yeah, that's what it depends on. So before, like a couple hours ago, right, the last tier of the last Tesla tower we had the LUV superconductor primary Tesla windings. Try saying that 5 times fast. And only 4 capacitor hatches. So we were only able to output 64 amps of LUV. I didn't really change anything. I just upgraded the ability for this thing to output ZPM power, but we're still consuming the same amount of power, so I'm not really concerned about any long-term issues. Unless I start consuming more power and then we start seeing problems. So I think I'm gonna not request huge crafts overnight, because that's just asking for the base to shut down. We've already proven that the base can run just fine if we don't ask for anything. Oxygen is still struggling though. So what I'm gonna do is upgrade. I'm gonna have to upgrade this. Yeah. Let's get a... Actually, are you dependent on the glass? I think you are. The industrial greenhouse. I think you are dependent on the glass. The glass tier limits the energy input tier, so I need to upgrade that glass to ZPM glass. Borosilicate, which is what are you? I don't even know what tier you need. Iridium. Actually, you know what? Aren't you iridium? No, you're rhodium plated. Okay, let's figure this out. If you do rubber band ball. And also, Duad, I know a lot of people have been rating lately. I appreciate it. But if you didn't know, I have a rubber band ball. And people ask me to feed it sometimes. So Phoenix asked me to feed it with a better option, which is another bag of rubber bands that has several more colors, different than the bland ones. So I'm gonna add a couple of yellow and blue. Thing's really growing. It's like getting to the point where it's getting stuck on the hands. I actually had trouble picking it up because it got stuck to the hands. Thing's heavy also. Okay, so the industrial greenhouse. I'm gonna upgrade it because I need more sugar beets for more oxygen. I need 32 borosilicate. I got some right here. That. So in order for me to craft that into the iridium, what happens when the robots get all dried out and start to fall apart? So Gage has a bigger rubber band ball. I don't know if you knew that. He does have one that's like way bigger than mine. And when that happens, that's it. I don't know. You can't really do much about it. That's probably what's going on inside the ball. But I keep adding rubber bands to it, so it doesn't really matter. But it will rot at some point if you ignore it. just gonna happen. Molten iridium, 36864. I don't know why I have exactly enough, but I'm not gonna complain. There we go. Oh, need to make that kind of glass. You know what? I'm gonna snooze the ad for a little bit. Oh, it won't take too long, but I do need an energy hatch, so I'm gonna craft one. CPM energy hatch. I really need a data bank, and you're gonna hear me say this like very often. I also need to actually give you power. Hang on. LUV energy hatch. Then so Ludicrous transformer. How are you? How are you? There. Okay. And then I'm gonna take out one of the LUV part or CPM parts because I'm not really using those. Then S line, I took out sensor right there. Okay, so with the energy hatch. If I ask for an energy hatch, I just need a CPM one. Go for it. Thank you. And there. Okay, you're crafting other stuff, so I'm not really in. Iridium. Need a 32, right? I got 32. I think I put an extra one in there. Oh no, you're bugged. That's why. Get out of my inventory. Hello, Critical Panda. You're fine. What a very funny way to get banned. Bye. You gotta remember the people that just say hi and that's it, they're more than likely bots. Anyways. I need I'm gonna cancel the drone because you're stuck on like a million other things, and also cancel the stellar alloy because you're also stuck on a million other things. And you take forever here. Then thanks. Something's wrong with this borosilicate glass block. It doesn't let me put it back in storage, and I'm very scared about it. It is an item, right? Can I drop it? It's not an item. It's cursed. All right. See that now that this thing is crafting. I'd like to see that. All right, we have the glass. Then I need this to be upgraded. So once I upgrade it, well, let me see the industrial greenhouse info. It probably does, but it did disappear as soon as I dropped it, so it's a cursed item. Does not take power. That's in setup mode. Actually, 2 crops starting with 4 slots. Every tier past LUV slots are multiplied by 4. So I have how much seeds in here? 4 seeds in there, so I can give it 16 minus 4, 12 more seeds. So let's look for more sugar beets. Should have some sugar beets. That is all tier stocks for some reason. I want to give it good seed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, if that works. I am okay, so I'm upgrading our power a little bit. I've noticed that our oxygen is kind of struggling. So I need more I need more oxygen. You know what? A big reason why it's even struggling in the first place is the amount of oxygen we're producing per batch. I think I need to upgrade the power also. How much sugar beet do we have stored in here? 6. Okay, so I gotta upgrade multiple things. So first of all, it's the sugar beets. We need more sugar beets. But yeah, I'm upgrading the extreme industrial greenhouse here. I'm gonna upgrade it to ZPM power so that it makes me more sugar beets. And it's so funny because a couple of days ago, or I guess it was about last week, I was kind of brainstorming on good ways to produce oxygen. And we're already producing it through sugar beets over here. Consume sugar beets and then gives me sugar, and then the sugar gets electrolyzed to oxygen. A whole bunch of it too. But the other option I was thinking of was pumping it from Saturn. And you would think that pumping it from an entire gas planet would be really good, but no, it doesn't really do anything. This number it says here is actually per second. So you're getting 500 oxygen per second, which is nothing compared to 350 or 62,000 per second from plants. So we confirmed it here in GTNH that sugar beets is better than pumping oxygen from an entire gas planet. Did something shut down? Sugar beets win, they do. You're crafting somewhere, but you're stuck. Oh, that's why. You're just stuck because I never turned you back on. So I'm gonna craft in order to upgrade the greenhouse here, need to give it more, or it's an LUV power right now, right? And if I want to upgrade it to ZPM power, I have to give it the same amount of iridium, or the same glass tier. So this glass tier ZPM. Now the only thing I'm concerned with is that it's going to be consuming a ton of power, and I don't know if that's if that's a good thing to have. It should be fine though if we have like a backlog of oxygen, which is probably not going to happen because this thing can store so much of it. But if we have a big backlog of oxygen, we should be okay. And again, if nothing else in our system runs ever, we're fine. You're stuck on something. What are you stuck on? Scheduled. Molten that is stuck on chlorobenzene. Why are you over there? What the heck? Oh yeah, I set up the recipes here and I forgot about it. Fine. Don't put that. That's how you cause explosions. Like that. Oh, you have a separate power system. Duh. Actually, are you LUV? Yeah, you're LUV. I'm gonna plug you in here. Do the Christian former. There. I love it when it runs so fast you can't even see it. I'm gonna have to cancel the recipe though because it got stuck. But craft another energy hatch. How about you? Oh, you're running something. I don't know what though. I don't even know what you're running, but oh, you're probably running the other recipe. Bet you were. Oh yeah, you absolutely were. That's what it was. So craft another energy hatch, and this time get the right fluids going without voiding anything either. There we go. That's working. And a big reason why our yeah, okay, that worked. Big reason why our oxygen is going down fast. We jumped back, but it'll be good to have more. But a big reason why is because our nitric acid consumes so much of it. Because to produce nitric acid, you need ammonia and oxygen, and it just consumes a ton of it. But if we just back up our nitrobenzene storage, we should be okay. And then that backs up this. But I'm still gonna produce more sugar beets just in case, right? And you know what? I'm gonna decrease the requesting here. Actually, we do have a break, so I'm gonna get some water, and you should too as well. To stand up for a little bit. I'll be right back though. Thanks for joining. Set up the stellar alloy while I'm waiting. So take a look. You're back. Hi. Got him. Okay. You're still cooking forever, but that's fine. I think is the energy hatch done? Yes. So I'm gonna disable machine. Okay. So I'm gonna start getting this replaced. So LUV energy hatch. Then you're not gonna work because you don't like the glass anymore. I'm gonna break all of the glass. And replace you with the Iridium reinforced borosilicate glass block. This will bring it up to ZPM tier. Okay. So now you like that, and I'm gonna put more seeds into that. There we go. And excuse me, Reddit. Turn on. I didn't power it right. Nope. You are 16, right? So 10, 3, and 3 is 16. Okay. That produces 52. Hang on, let me turn this on. Just say enable with redstone. I want this to turn on, and maybe I'll like do this here. Yeah, let's keep it lower. Let's do 30,000. Yeah, let's keep it 30. Yeah, it's gonna consume a lot of power though. But I'm okay with that because we need the oxygen. Oxygen's so important. This is generating a lot of wood for us also. Really know how fast that is, right? But it's pretty quick actually. I don't really know the numbers to this or why it works, but I won't complain. Okay, well there's some more sugar beets. Then that. Or in order for this to really work, 400,000. Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, because really the only way that we lose so much oxygen is when the nitric acid has to craft like a boatload. It's only when it's catching up to 4 million, and when it's not, then it's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna rely on multiple things. I think I need crafting, or yeah, let's get a stocking input bus going. And I'm gonna put that here for the drone center. I know Ali said she was gonna build a. I'm trying to like automate this too. Do this just so it looks funny. That give you a stocking input bus. And go down here. I don't even know if I have any channel space left. How much channel space do you have, Pineapple? One channel, and I think that's okay. Yeah, you'll be okay. Actually, yeah, I can branch out from over there. Okay, let's get some cable. Thank you. And cable facade. How you spell it? What was that? There. And put a cable facade right here. It's gonna look funny, right? But you know, some of the greatest inventions look funny. Connect you to this. Yeah, like that. And give you a color applicator. Color that black. Okay. Then connection count drone. No following stuff supplies. You don't even have a drone, so I'm gonna give you a drone. I need the drone here to make sure that it's repaired. Now I can also make a level 2 drone, but these are very pricey. So I'm gonna have a level maintainer that tries to craft these drones just one at a time. It always has it on stock. And all that's for is to like make sure that all the machine, like the turbines are permanently repaired. If I check the drones here, or this, automatically upgrade based on the drone level. Chance is determined by drone tier, so 1 in 28,800. Okay. Assume like I know what that means. I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means. And put that away. I'll keep this on me for now in case I need to upgrade more machines. Okay, so we have that going. We have that going. And then that's going. So that's to make a Ender link. Move you. Craft that. And then cancel that again because you're taking up all of my blast furnace space. You know what? I can wait. But the idea with this is, I'm not really going to have any channel space, right? I might have to replace you with something else. Pineapple. What about over here? It's also pineapple. Where else is pineapple? You're all connected to each other. So this is all 32 channels, right? Obviously, it's all of this for sure. So maybe switch it up. Get something else with less channels, right? Something with less channels. Jug has a little bit. Hot dog. What is hot dog even used for? Like it's like storage. It's not even used for anything. Okay, I'll make you hot dog, I guess. Hot dog. Yeah, sure, go for it. I'm not really gonna complain. Probably should have checked how many channels this consumes, but I think it's okay. It's gotta think. Yeah, all of our channels are named after like food items. And it all started because we called this place a lunchbox. Power is generating. And power is starting to generate. That's very misleading that it says we have no power. That's okay. How much are you? Hot dog is 22 channels now. And then pineapple is how many channels? 18. That's plenty. Alright. So Ender link is done. So what I'm going to do is get a super tank, a thick one. And then we're going to go to some planet. How much, that works. How much oxygen do I have? I got plenty. I'm going to go to the overworld here. To warp overworld because I'm always scared of this portal breaking somehow. And then let's go visit the drill. And stand still for a little bit because every time I move a single block from the overworld, the game crashes for some reason. Or the server just does not like it. And you know it's okay when the world generates like that. So we're gonna go to the oil drill we have out here and bring it home with us and start pumping some helium-3 on Ross 128A. Or what was it called? Ross 128BA? Yeah. Not like it matters, right? But that's the next step to getting a good source of helium plasma. Like I know I can get this from helium. Which I might want to, but I don't want to. Wait, what do I even use helium for? Not too much. Let's pump it for now. Yeah, we'll pump it for now. No, I think I'll set up the centrifuge. Yeah, because helium is just kind of there. But I will bring back the oil drill. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Hello. Okay, we made it. So I got some calcium phosphate. Sure. I'm gonna remove the. I mean, it's already empty anyways, right? So. Did it stop for some reason? Why did you stop? Are you even chunk loaded? I don't know why you would stop. You're powered and everything. I guess I'll leave it on if it has fluids to pump. I wonder why it would stop though. Yeah, let me check the scanner here. Okay, so if I check the in, oh, you're okay. You have plenty of oil left. And the fluid output space, that's okay. I don't know what happened for it to like break, but you know what? If it's working, it's working. I won't touch it. I'm gonna. This is Overworld, and this is Overworld oil. Yeah, I'll just go back home. Okay, so it is working. I don't know why it wasn't working before. And I guess that convinces me to use a centrifuge to get helium-3. But that might be something I will do for next time, though. Yeah, not touch that. But how much helium am I getting? I should really turn on the rest of the machines or make sure they are powered on. Yeah, because this is giving us helium. And how much helium do I have? Yeah, getting so much helium. I might as well just turn it on into helium-3 because I don't really use it for anything else. Maybe not all of it, right? But enough. Maybe make a normal super tank. The deuterium comes from hydrogen, which I can do the same thing here. Just make 4 million. Then go ahead and make that into helium plasma, and then figure out how much like the power. Actually, one thing I can do, right, is let's play test it. Because I'm pretty much done with the stream here. I'm not going to request anything large because I'm scared that the base is going to shut down. And I feel like we already have a good amount of resources to work with. Yeah. One thing I can do is request the stellar alloy rotors again. So I need, how much do I have? I have 8. I need 4 more. Okay. And let's play around with the plasma turbine. I want to see how much power this generates and whatnot. With just helium. And it's always going to crash because I don't understand it either, but it crashes for something. But when I rejoin, it works for some reason. I will never understand that. It just does. So back. Okay. Oh, I forget how slow I move. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get you. Get you. I don't think that works. Okay. So let's build a plasma turbine. See how this reinforced plasma turbine casing, how do I craft that? The Xeron is a bunch of stuff, but that should be fine. I'm gonna put that there and get my blueprint. And then give this all the other things. So I need a maintenance hatch. Plasma turbine, do you need a muffler? Don't need a muffler. Dynamo hatch, it can be anything really. I think I already have a dynamo hatch somewhere. No, I'm looking for, you know what that works. And then a input hatch. Actually, I got one right there. And then give this, since I will be using stellar alloy, or see how good this one is using the huge turbines. Let's see how strong this is. Why are you broken? What do you need? Maintenance hatch, side centered. Output hatch is molten fluid. Oh. You have an output. Are you broken? I think it might be the dynamo hatch, probably. Give it a UHV buffer dynamo hatch. See if I care. Yeah. Okay. Unless it like requires a. No, that's okay. Yeah, I like it. It was okay with that. Let's get my wand. Fix. No fuel found. I got my scanner. I'm gonna give this that, and then a fluid pipe. And actually, that's too large. Let's get like a, I don't know, an aqueduct fluid pipe. Just use that one. I need a pump. Use LUV, sure, and a fluid regulator. Bye. So if I give this helium plasma, and get a wrench. Where's my wrench? Right here. Then I can't really see what's inside there, so I need my crowbar. Then I'm gonna give that, not to that, but to the energy hatch, or the input hatch itself. That way it's a lot easier to do that. Pump. There we go. And give that a wrench. So I need you to be on import. Then turn enable you. Import. Okay, so that is now that what wait, it's really strong. Really? That's pretty strong. Okay. Scan it. And let's see how really strong. It's killer. What's up? I know I should be playing a different tier, but no, I'm learning. I'm pretty much done with the stream. I'm just kind of like just doing some last thoughts and figuring out how this plasma turbine works because I want to set it up. What the heck? It's a lot of power just coming out from one thing. So it says here optimal flow is 188 liters per second. So if I turn on that much, so we want it to be 188 liters per second. 4.5 million. What the heck? Yeah, it generates a lot of power. But if I scan it again, and 188 liters per second, I want to keep that much power to that. But like, if you think about it, how much is that in ticks? Or actually, 188 liters per second. If I look up helium plasma, no, not like that. If I want to generate this much, how do I do that? I need to be able to make, what is 125 divided by 0.8? 156. So it's already a little bit high. So I needed to do this twice. So 156. So I think what I would do is just set this to like 150, right? It doesn't have to be. Like, it doesn't have to be good. How much are you actually consuming? -2. Let me type in the number 2, please. Thank you. Oh, I was doing the wrong number. Okay, so it was if I need 188 liters per second, 188 divided by 20, 9.4. So 10. That's it. 200 liters per second. So I'll call this 860. Is there a way I can do decimals? It's been a while. I've been finally getting some time. I've been work off. Close to a month. I've been watching that stream, but I can now. No worries. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, you're fine. Okay, so this thing is still doing considerable power even when it's like that. 188 liters per second is how much? 9.4. Can I do that? Negative 9.4. No. So I'll just round down to -9 and see what the difference is. 1.3 million. It looks like. That's already more than what my entire power setup can even generate. No, we're going to be generating like 1.6 million after we upgrade it to stellar alloy. So 1.3 million. And if I increase it to -10, which no, we can't, because I'm honestly only going to stick with a actually I gotta keep this in mind. How much am I going to be able to generate with a single one of these reactors, assuming I can keep this running 100% of the time? So what does this generate? 125 divided by 0.8. 156. And that is per second. So we'll round down, say 150 per second, divided by 20. 7.5. So I would tell this. And because I expect to have a backlog, right? Let's do -8. Round up to -8. We should be okay like that. Okay, so -8. That much. Just one of them also. It's going to give us that much power. No, but it's good to hear that you're doing well. I know for me, it's been like I guess I got more of an itch to grind some Dead Frontier, which is why I've been playing a lot more often lately. Still playing a lot of Minecraft though. It hasn't stopped. Okay, so it looks like if I feed this with um keeps moving around though. I don't like that. Actually, no, it looks like it's gonna be just a million with -8, and that's should be okay with how much we're producing from a single fusion reactor. Mm-hmm. Which is pretty good. So now I need to figure out a way to generate that much helium-3, which honestly doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, and there's been a lot of cache sinks also. I know that like a lot of the credit shop stuff has been dumped onto the Vendatron, for example. A lot of vanilla stuff. And yeah, I'm all for it. So that's helium-3 plasma. What else can I generate from this thing? What other kind of fluids? Plasma generator fuel. Noble gases plasma cell. That works though. Also, do you give output? Oh, you give your helium back. Is it 1-to-1? It is 1-to-1. So you're saying I can just throw this helium back into main storage and then have it produce more helium-3? That's cool. I was actually trying to get the pumpkin head, but I only got as close to like 160 million. Like I wasn't gonna reach I wasn't gonna reach a billion. Spent a lot of money on the mimic implant or the mutant implant also. This is good to know though. This helium gas is that, and then I can just send it back into the centrifuge. I'm not gonna. I don't want to void this. So I think this is a really good thing. It's still not going to be enough power. I mean, no, it's going to be a lot of power, and this is going to be in addition to, um, yeah, this is in addition to what we have going on in our nitrobenzene production. So nitrobenzene, once it's fully upgraded, will be like 1.6 million. Plus this is 1 million, so 2.6. Let's round it down to 2.5 million. Um, yeah, but I think I do want to stick with plasma because it looks like it's a lot simpler to set up. All I gotta do is produce helium and hydrogen. That's it. I'm convinced. Maybe this is the new way we power our base. It's just gas. It's a good way to pump hydrogen, anyways. Like I know people say that they go on another planet to pump it, but um, for the space pumping, yeah, space pumping module gets so much of it. 1 second, but not really a lot in right here. Okay, but this is good to know. I just have to keep that running, and also this is using huge turbine of stellar alloy, which I need to be able to craft over and over again. Mm-hmm. And also make sure that I have every single piece of it craftable because if I just forget about it, then there goes our entire base, right? Right. Yeah. Anyways, okay. I think. Well, let's just check on the base before I log off. I'm just stalling at this point. But now I know what to do is to work on large plasma generator. I'm not going to use a tier 6 rocket. And instead I'm going to craft it using helium and hydrogen. Okay, well, that's still gonna the craft. Let me check how much rotors I have. Is this? Oh, I got some of them in here for some reason. One, two, three. Preview.
maybe some. Well, you can have one right there, sure. And two. Not really gonna do anything, right? But oh, did he? Nice. We also got our drones back, I think. There we go. This should keep our multi-blocks repaired. I didn't even do a profession change. I'm gonna eat it because I don't have the money. I don't even have money to like spend to get GM when the event starts. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here for now though. We'll leave that crafting overnight. It won't take too long, but I won't leave any big batches of items to craft overnight because I do fear that the entire base is gonna, go to sleep because of how much it's processing. And let's do one last check on passive machines because these have to be running, especially these two, and the chemical bath should also be running. Yes. Then let's check on chlorine and hydrochloric acid. They're both good to go. I don't need the fusion reactor running. Fine. Okay. I think we're good to go. How much hydrogen do I have? Oops. Oh, I'm in hover mode. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I mean, I'll be back. Like, well, I will stream tomorrow, but it's all in the night. Pretty good session. Yeah, sorry, Killer, you did join towards the end of it, but that's okay. I'll be back tomorrow. I might not go to sleep right away. I might play some other things. Who knows? But oh well. It's fine. So let's find someone to raid. No one is playing GTNH. I guess we'll call it a night here. I hate to leave the train, because I know I got raided by plenty of people, and I appreciate everyone that raided and everyone that joined the raids as well. I appreciate that. But sadly, the train stops here. I don't see anyone else playing GTNH right now. Anyways, I will be back tomorrow if you want to check it out. But and also shameless advertisement. But I am playing a playthrough of Compact Claustrophobia on the side, and I just released episode 3 today. Yes, if you want to break from GTNH for some reason, there it is. There's another playthrough. I'm using that series as a way to like practice commentary and simple editing and even the accordion. Anyways, enough shameless advertisement aside. It's time. Yes, it's a new mod pack I'm playing on the side. Not as often as GTNH. I'm also streaming a little less often just to have more time for other things, right? Just a side project, really, but I'm enjoying it. For now, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.